Pleasure is mine, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome to the podium Miss Keisha Hobson to bring greetings on behalf of the St. Paul's Parish. Miss Hobson, please.
Greetings, everyone. Allow me to adopt the protocol that was so ably established here today. It is not only my privilege on behalf of the CCM candidate for the constituency, but also my distinct pleasure to represent the elected representative of St. Paul, Charlestown, to bring greetings from the constituency. Geographically, the smallest constituency, but looms the largest in landscape, we are, after all, the capital, and capital are otherwise known as, referred to as the seat of power. Charlestown, are you in the house today? Let me hear you, Charlestown! This is our first party convention since the passing of our founding member and our former party leader for some 30 years. It is not only fitting that we remember and pay tribute to Premier Vance W. Amory, not only to any political party, but to his country. He lived one of the best examples of service and leadership to which we in Nevis and St. Kitts have been fortunate to be afforded. As you are aware, it was in 1987 our party was officially launched, and in that very same year, Honorable Vance Amory was first sent to the Nevis Island Assembly by the good people of St. George. His election victory at that time was a shock to many. It was the first and only time for the next 3 decades that his election was not a sure win. He had the good fortune of entering Parliament on the benches of the opposition. As a mode of operation, his contributions were constructive, as so was his criticisms, rooted in his belief that there is a better way of doing things. I say good fortune because being on the benches of the opposition in Parliament teaches one to be humble, patient, and strategic. We saw over the years that these are virtues that the honorable past member had in abundance. These virtues became the qualities of our party, our CCM party, and fueled the remarkable success we have had from then to present. Virtues and qualities we need to continue constantly emulating if our party is to continue achieving for the people of Nevis. Friends, delegates, Premier Vance W. Amory would have left us, but his example and his legacy, his contribution and conduct remains as a guidance and best example of our party. He not only talked the talk, but he walked the walk. May his shining example be emulated and perpetuated. Every life has a purpose. His may well have been to show us that there's a better way of doing things. May we continue to seek that better way for our party and our country. Now I call on this august body gathered here today to stand with me and observe a moment of silence for our departed founder and leader, Premier Vance W. Amory. Stand, please. Thank you. Delegates, friends, it was less than a year ago that we went to the polls in an election and accomplished what had never been done before. We won a second consecutive term on this constituency in the Nevis Island Assembly for the Concerned Citizen Movement. small feat it was. Some, I dare say many, analysts, strategists, and pundits said it would be otherwise. But we had put in the work from 2017, and we reminded our constituents of the progress we had made from then until 2022. Improvements in our road network, including Craddock Road, which has gone from a deplorable condition to arguably the best main access community road in Nevis today. Improvements in water, housing, jobs and empowerment, and unmatched access and accessibility of the representative to you, the constituents. An impressive record of achievement. But we took nothing for granted. We also put in the work during the campaign, hitting the streets on walkthroughs with Simba, Tim Kaines and Mikhail, the quiet encouragement and support from the likes of Bernie, Mackie, Philip, Arthur, and others, the work on the list, recruitment, reconnaissance, and election day work from Princess, Curtis, Charmaine, Puffy, Donella, and yours truly. A brilliant exercise in teamwork strategy, many individuals pooling talents and resources and deploying for best effect to achieve a singular goal. The support from the party leader brought a sense of purpose to the task. Thank you, Honorable Mark Brantley, for your support. We did it beautifully. An over 150% increase margin of victory over 2017. St. Paul's Parish, Charlestown, we are on the rise. We are gathered here once again to select the persons who will govern the affairs of this great party for the next 2 years in the most part. The executive and leadership that is elected here today has work cut out for them. There is work to be done for the rebuilding and expansion of the party. The constituency of St. Paul's, with the leadership of Honorable Spencer Brand, stands ready for the work and commits to advise and support the new executive towards his goal, with inclusiveness and consensus as our watchwords. With our ever-increasing diversity, these hallmarks of the concerned citizens movement are more important now than ever. So here's to next. Here's to the future, our future. Another term of building our party and our country. Here's to every voice being heard and every opinion weighed. We are with you, St. Paul's. St. Paul's, are you with us? We are with you, Nevis. Nevis, are you with us? We are the Concerned Citizens Movement. Thank you, everybody.